Okay students, now we'll learn about the perpendicular lines and also we'll learn how to construct perpendicular line. Now, what is perpendicular here? Suppose there are two line segment or the two lines here. This is one line segment, I will call it as L, and one more line, I will call this line as M. Okay. You can see here these two line segment or the line intersecting each other. Intersecting means they meeting each other at a point here, isn't it? They are meeting at this point, right? Now where these two lines intersect or meet each other, at that point they make an angle of 90 degree. Here also you can see it will be of 90, here 90, and here also 90. Okay, such type of lines are called as here perpendicular lines. Next we learn how to construct these perpendicular lines using compass and the scale. First we take a line here. We'll take a line. Okay, now this is the line. I will call this line as L. Now I want to draw a line, one more perpendicular line to the line L. That perpendicular line should pass through the point P. This point P is lying on the line L here. I have taken a point P which is lying on a line L. That one more perpendicular line that should pass through this point P here. In such way we need to draw. For that, let us take a compass here. Keeping the compass, we'll take some length here. I will adjust this compass. There is no need of taking 5 cm, 2 cm in a compass length. Okay, we'll take some length here. Keeping the compass on the point P, we'll cut this line here. Which line? Line L is to be cut. Okay, you can see here the line L is cut at the 2 points, and this point is called as A, this point is called as B here. Now I will adjust the compass length to more than length of AP. This is AP length. Okay, I will adjust it to the more than length of AP. You can take this much length or this much length, but I will take this much length here. Okay, now we'll mark an arc here. We'll mark here some arc. Similarly, keeping on a point B, again we'll mark here arc. Okay, you can see here we have obtained a point here where two arcs are intersecting. Now we need to join point P and this point. Okay, we'll call this line as M. We'll call this line as M now. You can observe here line L and M are perpendicular to each other, isn't it? They are making here an angle of 90 degree, isn't it? Yes, this is how you should construct a line set, two perpendicular lines here. This is method when a point P is lying on the line L. We'll see how to construct a perpendicular line when point P it is lying outside here or here somewhere. Okay, we'll take one more line here. This is the line now. Now we'll call this line as L. Let us take a point P which is lying outside the line L. We need to draw a perpendicular line from the point P. How to draw? Similarly, again, keeping the compass on a point P, we'll draw an arc in such a way that it should cut the line L here. You can see I have drawn an arc placing on a point P. Now it is cutting the line L here at this point and this point, isn't it? Now we'll mark these points as A and this point as B, isn't it? Now similarly, keeping compass on a point A, here we are not going to adjust any compass here as we have done in the previous construction. Okay, now simply I will draw an arc here, keeping on a point A, and keeping on a point B, again I will draw one more arc. Here I have got one point here. Okay, now we should join this point and this point B. We'll draw a line here. Okay, you can see here we'll call this line as M. Here we have got again an angle of 90 degree between two line segment or the lines here, isn't it? So this is how we have to construct the perpendicular lines. There are the two ways to construct the perpendicular line. When the point lying on a line L and outside the line L here. Okay, we'll solve exercise now. Exercise 14.4. First one, draw any line segment AB, mark any point M on it. Through M, draw a perpendicular to AB line segment. First we'll draw the line segment AB. Here they have not mentioned any length. Okay, so we'll take any measurement and we'll draw. I will take some length. Okay, I will call this line segment as AB now. Now we'll draw, or we'll mark a point M on it. We'll mark a point M on it. Through M, draw a perpendicular to AB. We should draw a perpendicular line through the point M to the line AB, which look like this, which should be drawn like this now. Okay, so we'll start it. We'll take a compass. Now I will adjust the compass for the certain length here. Okay, I have taken this much length. Now I will cut the line segment AB here. I will cut line segment AB. Okay, now here I have got 2 points. We'll call this point as P and this point as Q. Now keeping the compass on the point P, you can observe here the point it is lying on the line segment AB. At that situation, we need to take, or we need to adjust the compass more than a length of PM here. I will adjust it. Okay, now it is the more than the length of PM, isn't it? Now we'll cut. Similarly, keeping on the point Q, again we'll cut it. Right, next we'll join point M and this point here, and we'll produce that line for the certain length. We can see here we have got a perpendicular line which is passing through the point M, isn't it? This is the construction when the point is lying on the line segment. Second question, draw any line segment PQ. Take any point R not on it. Through R, draw a perpendicular to PQ line segment here. You can observe here we should mark a point R which is not on the line segment PQ, means which is outside the line segment PQ here. We should draw. We'll take a line segment PQ of any length. Okay, this is the line segment and segment PQ, P and Q. We'll take a R here. we'll take an R which is not on it. Not on it means which is not lying on a line segment PQ. Okay. Next we'll take a compass and we'll cut a line PQ here. I will adjust the compass. No. You can see here. Now I will cut this line segment PQ. Okay. Now we'll name this point as A and this point as B. Now without disturbing the compass, keeping on the point A, again we take an arc. Then similarly, keeping on the point B, again we take an arc. Then we'll join this point and point R. Okay, you can see here we have got a perpendicular line. Okay. Then this completes second question. Next we'll move for the third question. Draw a line L and a point X on it. We should mark a point X on the line L here. Through X, draw a line segment XY perpendicular to the L here. We should draw a line L and we should mark a point X on that line L here. Then the perpendicular line should be drawn through the point X to the line L here. Okay. First we'll solve this and we'll see next this. We'll take a line here. So line L. This is the line L. Okay. Then we'll mark a point X on it. I will mark a point X on it. Through this point X, we should draw a line XY perpendicular to the line X here. Next, we'll adjust the compass for the certain length. Okay. Now, we'll mark an arc. Now we'll call this point as A and this point as B. Now we'll adjust the compass to the length more than AX. More than AX. And we'll take an arc here. Similarly, keeping on a point P again. Now we'll join point X and this point. Okay. Now they have said that we should draw a line perpendicular to L. That line is XY line. Here already X it is present. So we'll call this point as Y here. Right? We have drawn a perpendicular line XY to the line L here. Isn't it? Similarly, now draw a perpendicular to XY line segment at Y. Here. Again at the point Y, we need to draw a perpendicular line here. For that, let us extend the line XY here. We'll extend the line XY. Okay. Now, keeping the compass, I will adjust it now. Keeping the compass on the point Y, we'll take some length here. Okay. And we'll mark an arc. And we'll call this as M, this point as M and this point as N. Again taking more than half of, sorry, not more than half, more than the length of MX. Okay. Now we'll cut this. Keeping on the point N, again we'll cut it. Okay. Then we'll join this point and this point Y. right? We'll call this as P, right? Thus we have again drawn a perpendicular line which is passing through the point Y here, isn't it? This is the point Y. I hope the construction it is clear for you all. This completes exercise 14.4.